Hi, I'm Jackie, and this is my model and mom, Charlotte. Thank you so much for coming. She's 67. Today she's going to be learning some makeup tricks on how to make her eyes really pop and have a nice lift to them and to make them look bigger. She's also going to learn some contouring techniques for her face. And she's told me that she'd like to learn some techniques on how to make sure that the symmetry of her face remains even, because she had some reconstructive surgery on her face due to an automobile accident, and she just wants to make sure that the symmetry on both sides of her face appears even for the picture that we're taking today. I can't wait to get started, and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to start with this makeup primer, which is our first product. It's a silicone primer, so it sits in on the pores, and it gives a really flawless look to the makeup, and it works as a base for your foundation. Next is the magic stick. She's already been color matched because she wears our foundation every day. But you're going to take this foundation stick, which is the consistency of concealer, and you're going to start with it on your eyelid. It helps to give a moist, creamy base for the eyeshadow. Next, we're going to use the cream eyeshadow in Vegan. And what this is going to do is it's going to give a really nice base for the eyeshadow to stick to so that she doesn't have to worry about having any creasing whatsoever throughout the day. You start on this very inside area of the lid here, and you just move the brush over and out on the lid only. So we don't want to come past the crease, and we just want a little bit of this base just right in here, right on the lid itself. So I've custom filled this palette for Charlotte with some nice chocolate brown and bronze colors to bring out the nice warm golden colors that she has in her eyes and in her hair. Browns, neutral browns, are easy to wear every day, and I know that these colors are something that she will really benefit from doing her own makeup at home every day. So I'm going to start with this nice light matte highlighter with just a regular eyeshadow brush. Starting in the same area that I put the cream eyeshadow, starting on the lid and just pulling over right on the lid itself. For Charlotte, she benefits most from having a deep medium color in her eyeshadow, rather than too much highlight. And the reason is because if we put too much highlight on her eye, it will only bring this area of concern forward, and it will highlight it, which is not what we want to do. So we're going to use a contour color to actually push that area back. I'm also going to use a Q-tip and just roll the Q-tip in to the highlighter and look up at the ceiling. And just roll this highlighter right on the bottom lash line. This will help to keep the area around her lid dry, and it will also help to keep her mascara and her eyeliner from running. And it also highlights right underneath in this dark area here underneath her lash line. Next, we're going to use a Q-tip and this deep, rich chocolate brown. Don't be scared of this dark one. This is really your friend. So you start with the eyeshadow on the Q-tip. You use it as eyeliner, rolling it from the outside in, doing a very deep smoky line, picking up more color as you go every single time. Start on the other side and pull in, just coming to the halfway point. So just half. Stop where the black of your eye is, your iris. The next step is for you to open your eye. Awesome. And look straight into this mirror. Can you hold this actually? So for the crease, you want to take the mirror and look straight into the mirror with a relaxed face. Relax your eyebrows and just look straight into the mirror. And that way you get to see exactly where you need to put the contour with the Q-tip. And you do it quite dramatically. Keep going in with layers and building those layers. And don't be as scared of the dark, because it really is your friend. It's what's going to make this look dramatic. So once you have a nice contoured crease, you take this blending brush and you go on the darkest point of the contour and you start to give it friction. Blending is just friction, and you do it with a clean brush. But we do want lots of pop for her eyes, so we don't want to blend too much away. If you found that you've blended too much, you can go back into the eyeshadow and you can add more right into these deepest contours here on her eyes. So next, we're going to use this nice golden bronze to really bring out her skin tone and really warm her up. This medium color goes right in the middle where the light and dark meet. The medium helps to blend light and dark together as well. Don't be afraid to put dark on your eyes. That's the biggest mistake that ladies make, is that they're afraid to use the dark colors. And then that way they actually don't get any results. So Charlotte did say that she's worried about the symmetry of her face. If you are worried that one eye is smaller or tends to close on just one side of your face, what you need to do to actually even it out with the other side is to put even more dark. So for that symmetry issue you were worried about, what you need to do is to place more dark matte brown on this very outside edge of the eye that you feel appears smaller. So for that bottom lash line, we're going to go into that deep chocolate brown and just place it with a Q-tip on the bottom third of your lash line. This makes a nice smoky lash line, which essentially is what the smoky eye is. And the Q-tip does a perfect job. So next we want to be really liberal with the black eyeliner, starting on the outside edge and coming in. Don't be shy, use a thick line. Next, use a black eyeshadow with a Q-tip and roll it over top of your penciled line. Pull from the outside in and just drag that black eyeshadow over top of that cream liner pencil. It will help to set the cream of the pencil and make it waterproof so that your eyes won't water. For the bottom lash line, just a third of the black. So now I'm just going to clean up with a makeup remover just underneath her eyes. You get lots of fallout, so you just want to make sure you remove it after you're done. So now I'm going to use the base and just fill in the rest of her face. So you can put dots and then blend with your brush. So if you look down when you put your mascara on and you force your lashes up and out, so if you pretend like you're looking into this and you really force them up and out, that will give your lashes a nice curl, just lifting up. Just putting the mascara on the bottom lashes as well, always. Just really helps to make it look feminine. We're going to use a nice big brush and go into your contour. You want to go really high up here on your cheekbone, not coming past the black of your eye. So this whole middle area of her face will be highlighted. So you want to go really high up with your contour on the cheekbone to lift the face up and the cheekbones up. And also in here too, we can use some contour as well. Cheek color goes right on the apples. So if you smile, Good. These beautiful blush and highlight color will go right on the apples here. And it just gives you the look of vibrancy and health and makes you look like you've just taken a jog outside.